Welcome to LocaNation. Today, I'm taking you on a journey through Italy, a country that feels like an open-air museum, a living postcard, and a gourmet paradise all at once. Italy isn't just a destination, it's an experience. From sipping espresso in a quiet piazza to standing in awe before Michelangelo's masterpieces, from hiking alpine trails to cruising past pastel-colored villages by the sea, every corner tells a story. And in this video, we're going to explore Italy from north to south, step by step. We'll visit its bustling cities, charming villages, iconic landmarks, hidden gems, and breathtaking landscapes. So, sit back, relax, and imagine yourself walking through cobblestone streets, hearing church bells echo through ancient walls, and tasting food so delicious it feels like poetry. And before we begin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to LocaNation, and share it with your fellow travelers, because this journey through Italy is one you won't want to take alone. Now, let's begin in the north of Italy, a land of fashion, art, mountains, and unforgettable beauty.
Part 1. Northern Italy. Stop 1. Milan, the heart of style and innovation. Our journey begins in Milan, Italy's fashion and design capital. This city isn't just about luxury shopping, it's about contrasts. Here, sleek skyscrapers rise above centuries-old cathedrals. At the center stands the Duomo di Milano, a Gothic masterpiece that took nearly 6 centuries to complete. With over 3,000 statues carved into its spires, the Duomo looks like a marble forest pointing to the heavens. Climb to the rooftop, and you'll be rewarded with sweeping views of Milan's skyline, and on clear days, even the Alps in the distance. Nearby, the Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II, one of the world's oldest shopping arcades, dazzles with glass ceilings, mosaic floors, and high-end boutiques. But Milan isn't just about luxury. It's about art, too. At the Santa Maria della Grazia church, you'll find Leonardo da Vinci's Last Supper. Standing before this painting isn't just seeing art, it's stepping into history. And when the sun sets, Milan transforms into a city of nightlife. The Navili district, with its canals designed by Da Vinci himself, comes alive with cozy cafes, wine bars, and live music. Milan is where tradition meets innovation, and it's the perfect gateway to northern Italy.
Part 2. Central Italy. Florence. Tuscany. Pisa. Rome. Leaving the romantic waterways of Venice behind, we travel south to the beating heart of Italy, Central Italy. This is where the Renaissance was born, where wine flows as freely as conversation, and where every cobblestone street whispers a story that shaped Western civilization. Florence, the cradle of the Renaissance. Our journey begins in Florence, the city of Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, and Botticelli. Here, art is not locked away in galleries. It breathes through the streets, the churches, the very air you walk through. Standing before the Florence Cathedral, the Duomo, you'll marvel at Brunelleschi's dome, an engineering wonder of its time. Inside, the frescoes stretch skyward, pulling your gaze toward heaven itself. At the Uffizi Gallery, masterpieces await. Botticelli's Birth of Venus, Da Vinci's early works, Caravaggio's Shadows and Light. And don't forget to walk across the Ponte Vecchio, where jewelers sell their craft just as they did centuries ago. Florence is not just a museum city. It's alive with gelato stands, bustling piazzas, and trattorias, serving the perfect bistecca alla Fiorentina. Tuscany. Rolling hills and timeless villages. From Florence, we drift into Tuscany's countryside, a dreamscape of vineyards, olive groves, and medieval hill towns. Picture yourself driving through Chianti wine country. Every curve of the road reveals new scenery more breathtaking than the last. In Siena, the famous Piazza del Campo hosts the Palio horse race, a tradition dating back to the Middle Ages. Meanwhile, San Gimignano, with its medieval towers, feels like stepping back in time. Each tower once represented the power of a wealthy family. Today, they form one of the most recognizable skylines in Italy. Tuscany isn't just seen, it's tasted, with rich wines, rustic bread, pecorino cheese, and fresh olive oil that captures the sun in every drop. Pisa, beyond the Leaning Tower. A short journey west takes us to Pisa. Most people know it for the iconic Leaning Tower, a bell tower that began tilting during construction and has defied gravity for centuries. But Pisa is more than a photo op. The Piazza dei Miracoli, or Square of Miracles, also hosts the magnificent cathedral and the baptistry, both fine examples of Romanesque architecture. Venture beyond the tower and you'll find a lively university city, with local cafes, markets, and a vibrant student culture that breathes life into its historic streets. Rome, the eternal city. Finally, our central Italian journey brings us to Rome, a city that needs no introduction. Here stands the mighty Colosseum, echoing with the roar of ancient crowds. Not far away, the Roman Forum still holds the ruins of temples, arches, and government buildings that once commanded an empire. But Rome is also the seat of the Vatican City, home to the Sistine Chapel,
where Michelangelo's ceiling paintings remain one of humanity's greatest artistic achievements. And at St. Peter's Basilica, you'll feel the weight of history, faith, and grandeur combined. As evening falls, wander to the Trevi Fountain. Legend says that tossing a coin ensures your return to Rome. And who wouldn't want to come back, Juckles? Rome is chaos and charm, ancient and modern, sacred and secular. It is the living heart of Italy, a city that beats across time. From the art-filled streets of Florence to the ruins of Rome, central Italy captures the essence of the country, history, beauty, and soul. But our journey doesn't end here, because in the south, Italy reveals yet another face: sun-soaked coasts, fiery volcanoes, and islands where myth and reality intertwine. Let's continue.
Part 3. Southern Italy and Islands. Naples, Amalfi Coast, Capri, Sicily, Sardinia. Now we head south, where Italy becomes wilder, sunnier, and full of passion. Southern Italy is a land of contrasts. Dramatic seascapes, ancient ruins, vibrant street life, and flavors that ignite your soul. Naples, the birthplace of pizza. Our first stop is Naples. Chaotic, vibrant, and alive. This is not just a city, it's an experience. Here, pizza is not just food, it's culture. Bite into a Neapolitan pizza fresh from a wood-fired oven, and you'll understand why this city gave the world its most beloved dish. Wander through Spaccanapoli, the narrow street that slices through the historic centre, filled with artisan shops, markets, and the sounds of scooters weaving through the alleys. And just outside Naples, history comes alive in Pompeii and Herculaneum, frozen in time by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD. Naples is raw, authentic Italy, unapologetically real, and endlessly fascinating. Amalfi Coast, the jewel of the Mediterranean. A short drive south takes us to the legendary Amalfi Coast, a ribbon of road clinging to cliffs with villages cascading down to the sea. In Positano, pastel-coloured houses seem to tumble towards the turquoise water. The town of Amalfi once ruled as a powerful maritime republic, and today its cathedral still dazzles with striped marble and golden mosaics. For a quieter charm, Ravello offers breathtaking views from its cliffside gardens. Wagner once drew inspiration here for his operas. Every curve of the Amalfi Coast is a postcard. Lemons hanging heavy from trees, boats bobbing in the harbours, and sunsets that linger long after the sun has dipped below the horizon. Capri, Island of Dreams. Just off the coast, the island of Capri has been a retreat since the days of Roman emperors. Explore the enchanting Blue Grotto, where sunlight turns the sea into an electric, glowing blue. Ride the funicular up to Capri town, with its chic boutiques and panoramic piazzas. Or hike to the Faraglioni Rocks, dramatic sea stacks rising from the water, one of Italy's most photographed sights. Capri blends natural beauty with glamour, a place where myths meet modern luxury. Sicily, where cultures collide. Further south lies Sicily, the largest island in the Mediterranean, and a world of its own. Here, Greek temples still stand tall in Agrigento's Valley of the Temples. In Palermo, vibrant markets serve street food that blends Italian, Arab, and Spanish influences. Towering above all is Mount Etna, Europe's most active volcano. Sardinia, wild and untamed beauty. To the west lies Sardinia, an island of rugged mountains, white sand beaches, and ancient mysteries. The Costa Smeralda is famous for its turquoise waters and glamorous resorts. But beyond luxury, Sardinia holds secrets: mysterious nuragic ruins, stone towers built over 3,000 years ago. And inland, traditional villages still celebrate festivals where costumes, music and rituals preserve an ancient heritage. Sardinia feels untouched, almost timeless, a paradise for those seeking both adventure and tranquility. Streets of Naples to the sunlit cliffs of Amalfi, from the volcanic heart of Sicily to the wild shores of Sardinia, southern Italy is passion made visible. But no Italian journey is complete without exploring its hidden gems, lesser-known towns, and secret escapes where the true soul of Italy still whispers. Part 4. Hidden Gems and Timeless Escapes. Cinque Terre, Lake Como, Verona, Matera, Puglia, Dolomites. Italy is not just Rome, Florence, or Venice. Beyond the famous highlights, there are towns and landscapes where time seems to stand still, where you'll feel the heartbeat of Italy in its purest form. Cinque Terre, villages painted by the sea. On the Ligurian coast lies the magical Cinque Terre, 5 fishing villages clinging to cliffs, connected by trails overlooking the Mediterranean. In Manarola, pastel houses spill down to the sea like a painter's dream. Venice enchants with its tiny harbour and castle ruins. And for those who love hiking, the path from Monterosso to Rio Maggiore offers jaw-dropping coastal views. Cinque Terre feels like a fairy tale, colourful, timeless, and unforgettable. Lake Como, where mountains meet elegance. In northern Italy, cradled by the Alps, lies Lake Como, shimmering waters surrounded by villas and gardens. The town of Bellagio is known as the Pearl of the Lake, with cobbled lanes and lakeside promenades. In Verona, quiet charm meets romantic views. And if you're lucky, you might spot a celebrity hiding away in one of the luxurious lakeside villas. Lake Como is elegance and serenity combined, a perfect escape from the hustle of city life. Verona, city of romance. Next, we step into the romantic city of Verona, forever linked with Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. Stand beneath Juliet's balcony, where love stories come alive. Explore the Roman arena, still hosting operas under the stars after 2,000 years. And wander through piazzas filled with vibrant cafes and Renaissance architecture. Verona is not just about romance, it's about history, culture, and the charm of northern Italy. Matera, the ancient cave city. Deep in southern Italy lies Matera, one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world. Its famous Sassi caves, homes carved into limestone, once represented poverty, but today they're UNESCO treasures. Walking through Matera feels like stepping back in time, yet today many caves house boutique hotels and restaurants. It's no wonder Matera has been used as a backdrop for films like The Passion of the Christ and even James Bond. Matera is hauntingly beautiful,
a place where past and present merge.
Puglia, Italy's rustic heel. At the heel of Italy's boot lies Puglia, a region of olive groves, whitewashed towns, and turquoise seas. In Albero Bello, cone-shaped truly houses look like something from a fairy tale. The town of Ostuni, known as the White City, shines under the Mediterranean sun. And along the Adriatic coast, hidden coves and cliffs create some of Italy's most stunning beaches. Puglia is rustic, authentic, and full of soul. The Dolomites, nature's masterpiece. Finally, we head north to the Dolomites, jagged peaks rising dramatically from green valleys. In summer, meadows explode with wild flowers, perfect for hiking and cycling. The town of Cortina d'Ampezzo offers chic mountain charm. And whether you climb, ski, or simply admire, the Dolomites remind us why Italy is one of the most diverse countries on Earth. Here, nature itself is the star, pure, grand, and eternal. From Rome's timeless ruins to Sicily's fiery landscapes, from Milan's high fashion to Puglia's rustic charm, Italy is a masterpiece of culture, cuisine, and natural beauty. But what makes Italy truly unforgettable is not just its landmarks, it's the passion of its people, the warmth of its traditions, and the stories waiting around every cobbled corner. So whether you're planning your first Italian escape or returning for the 10th time, remember, Italy will always give you a reason to come back. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to LocaNation, and share it with fellow travelers. Let us know in the comments which Italian city or region is at the top of your bucket list. This is LocaNation. Until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and keep traveling the world with us.